What I'm finding is even if you have good intentions and you're just trying to be cool, you can still find yourself in a situation. So I'll tell you what else happened to me, okay? I was at a McDonald's. That's not even the joke, but okay. Already they're like, this is gonna be good. No. I was at a McDonald's by my house. The McDonald's by my house is actually a twofer. It's a McDonald's on the corner and it's also a gas station. I got a big SUV. I knew it was gonna be a minute, so I said, let me go get some nuggets while I'm here. I walk into the McDonald's, and as I'm walking in, I couldn't help but notice this homeless family sitting right outside. Now, they didn't have a sign. They did not ask me for money, but you could just tell. You could just tell that this poor family is dealing with life. So I get inside and I said, you know what? I don't need anything to eat. I really don't. At this point, it's just a habit. I get to the register and I says, you know what, let me order some food for the family. They got kids with them. So I placed an order and the cashier's like, anything else? Actually, yes. Do you have wet naps? Excuse me? You know, wet naps to clean your hands? Sir, you're more than welcome to use the restroom. I'll give you the code. Here's the thing. It's not for me. It's for the homeless family that's right outside the door. I want to make sure that the little kids can clean their hands before they eat. This food that I just ordered is for them. And as we're talking, thank you. As we're talking, the manager at the McDonald's is listening in to our conversation. And she walks over and she's all nosy, right? She's like, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear the conversation. Did you just say that this food is for the family outside? Yeah, I hope that's okay. Oh no, it is definitely okay. Giving food to people who need food is definitely okay. However, what you just called them is not okay. What did I call them? You said homeless. 'Cause they are, look, shit. He's licking the window. Sir, you can't say that word anymore. It's considered offensive. Who complained? Okay, well, if I'm not supposed to say the word homeless anymore, what am I supposed to say instead of the word homeless? Sir, the new politically correct term is actually unhoused when describing someone in an unfortunate situation like that. You're kidding. No, sir, I'm not kidding. And please lower your voice. How do you want me to lower my voice when you're saying something so ridiculous? Well, sir, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution. Oh, Miami, I wanted to get ghetto. I wanted to get ghetto. Oh yeah, I wanted to go full Hialeah on them. Thank you for coming, Hialeah. So yeah, I wanted to go off on her, but I wanted to get ghetto, but I couldn't. Because that is the regular McDonald's I go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get banned. The next one's far and gas is a bitch, so I'm like, nah. So I looked at her and I said, okay, we're gonna play this game. Let's play this game. From now on, I'm no longer fat. According to you, I am now unexercised. I did, bro. She looked at me. She's like, "Don't be ridiculous." And I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, well, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution." And I grabbed the food and I walked out. Now, second half of the story, I walk over to the family, okay? And I hand the bags of food to the mom. And the mom was so nice. She was just happy that someone thought of her and her kids. She got very emotional. She's like, "I just want to say thank you. You have no idea what you're doing for us right now. This really means a lot. Thank you." And I had to ask the question. I said, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I know what you thought. Look at some of you like, "Don't do it." Oh, I did it. That's why we're here. Watch. So I looked at her and I said, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "No, unfortunately, we're not okay. We're not. We've been homeless now for 4 days." And I was like, I don't know if you heard, but I didn't correct her. I didn't correct her because I'm not a dick. That's why I didn't correct her. But times are changing. The rules are changing, so I don't know how much longer this is going to be okay. I'll tell you what happened to me and why I brought that up. I did a podcast. And before I went into the studio, I'm talking to the producer outside. And the producer's really excited and happy. And she's like, "Gabriel Iglesias, we're so excited to have you. This is really cool. Before you go in, the host wanted me to ask you something before you go in for your interview." I go, "Sure, go for it." "Okay, what do you identify as?" I wasn't sure how to answer that. I'm 47 years old. I didn't know what to say. I was like, shit, hungry, I guess. I mean, I'm tired, sleepy, depressed on Tuesdays. I don't know what you want me to say. See, here's the thing. I knew what she was trying to ask me. I just wasn't trying to get involved in a conversation about something that has absolutely nothing to do with me. This was, yeah. I felt like I was being baited because no matter how I answered that question, I was going to find myself in an awkward situation. So, because for me, I was just like, let me just be funny. But nowadays, you can't just not answer the question because silence is seen as a problem. And I'm sorry if me not answering a certain question is considered a problem. I was brought up during a time where you were constantly told to mind your business. That's all I'm trying to do, is stay in my lane. Another thing we were constantly told was always respect your elders. And no matter what generation you were from, that was at least the one thing we could always agree on until now. Now older people are seen as a problem. They are, and I understand the youth of today has the technology in the palm of their hands and you can Google just about anything, but you cannot Google life experience, okay? You can't. You can't download struggling. You can't download failure. You can't download these moments that help build you up to make you a better person. And so, again, for me, I chose to stay in my lane and just crack jokes when the girl asked me the question. She got very upset. She got very offended. Oh, as soon as I cracked the joke, she's like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, what are your pronouns? What? What are your pronouns? For example, are you a they or a them? A they? Or a them? How fat am I? When did I stop being a it? Apparently I ate myself into a plural. That's what happened. I can handle it. People say, well, Gabriel, you go up there and you make fun of yourself. No, I don't. I come up here and I tell you the things that I heard people say. There's a difference. Sometimes I set myself up for jokes and I don't realize it. 3 years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke. Shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys this story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, first new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street, I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here, I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. Martin! Órale! I'm not turning around. Hey! Hey! I don't see you. Hey! Oh! What? Check it out, hey! It's the Fat and the Furious! I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, though, man. I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. Whoa!